I'd buy one. Hey, this is my buddy.
I need no introduction.
Yeah, this man needs no introduction. Good guy, author, Navy SEAL, mercenary.
Yeah, you buy. That's it. That's all I am.
Not bad looking.
I'm pretty covered up, but yeah, it's good under here. No, hey, thanks for having me, man. Let's have some fun and do some shooting and be safe and do some competitions.
Hell yeah. So there is a table already over
Okay, I'll just go over whenever.
What's that? I'm just gonna cut some 2x4s.
Okay, that's cool. Where'd you find these?
Turs.
I'm going to start with an anatomy class real quick. So everyone is on the same page. It's probably going to be review for everybody. I want to make sure I'm speaking the same language as everybody else. So when I say put your hand here, put your hand there, you know exactly what I'm saying. So this bottom half of the pistol here, that's the frame. This top half is the slide because it slides back and forth as we shoot. Magazine well, magazine release, trigger well, trigger. Depending on your gun, I think we all have slide locks or slide release. And then after that, we'll go up on our 7-yard line and we will go over stance, grip, sight picture, strong hand, weak hand, and we'll get shots into those orange circles. So this is our 7-yard fire line, so we can all step up to the fire line. Okay, so all my right-handed people, I'm gonna be to your right just for a demonstration. Know if there's any bullets in there, Jody,
yes,
look.
I checked.
And there's none?
There's none.
Okay, so what I want you to do is when you do that, put positive pressure up on this little button and lock the slide to the rear.
This button?
Yeah, push it up as you pull the slide back. Hey, that's how you lock the slide to the rear. Very nice. So from here, this is called a workspace, right? So when we're ever loading or reloading, you'll see a lot of people, like they start doing this and they get stuck down here. Well, our targets are down here, right? So we don't want to do anything down here. So when we're loading, I like to camp my gun at a 45. I still see my front sight post right here. I can still see it and my target behind it. I take my magazine and then I put it at the base of my palm and have my index finger running up the front, right? And I just go whoop. So go ahead and slide that in. Just a little click. Now give it a little tug. Try to pull it out. That's how we know it's in there. Now pointing down range, you can either come over the top and rack it. When you rack it, pull it back, and then when there's no more resistance, let go. If you try to ride it forward, your hand will not go fast enough and you'll cause a malfunction. So just pull it back and let go when it doesn't want to go back anymore. Now our guns are locked and loaded. All right, from here, I want everyone on, you two ladies, on the bottom orange circle on your target. Grip, we're gonna go on to grip real quick before we start shooting. You don't need to get your finger all the way onto the trigger. What that does, that's gonna pull your hand around, and you want this beaver tail right in your webbing of your hand, right here, okay? You just need that front pad of your finger barely touching the trigger. When I say high thumbs, this is what I mean. When you guys marry up your left hand to the grip, high thumb with your right hand, high thumb with your left hand, and take the palm of your hand and take up all that real estate. And then I want your thumbs to go forward towards the target. Boom. Now, grip strength. Your right hand or your dominant hand, about 20%, which sounds really crazy. But the only reason your dominant hand exists is for this finger, your trigger finger, to move independently. If you ball up your fist super tight and then try to move this back and forth, you're gonna get a lot of movement. So really loose right hand. I know it's scary, but your left hand is 80%. So you're really squishing it in with your left hand. All right, stance. Did you guys play sports? Sports?
Nope.
Sports? Okay. So if you were to do a jump and land, your body's gonna put you in the most stable position. So are you like right-footed?
Yep.
Okay, so my right foot is like yours. I'm gonna be a little bit further back, bracing myself. Like if someone were to push you, where would your body naturally go? 70% of your weight on the balls of your feet, nice forward lean. So like even this, I would rotate this hand over more and you get that.
This way?
Yeah, okay. Now you guys, when I want you to present out, you have a red dot, you have iron sights, correct?
Yep.
Cool. Let's do 5 rounds, very slow and controlled to the bottom orange circle on your own time. Range is hot.
Range is hot.
More left hand, less right hand. Your right hand's way too strong. Yeah, with your right hand is too strong. There you go.
Keep aiming at the same spot on the orange, Mom.
There you go. Was that 5? Go ahead, finger off trigger. Good job. Now I want you to be a little bit stronger with your right hand. When you have a strong grip with your right hand and you pull the trigger, look at my bullets. You see that? That down left? So when you're doing that, you're gonna send it here, especially if you get a little anxious. You're like, man, this trigger squeeze is going forever. Are there even bullets in here? And you're like, just go. that's where all those go.
Okay.
So like we see all, that was all, if you can see them, they're all down left, and then you brought it back up.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's do the same thing. Stronger right hand, stronger left hand. 5 more bullets to the bottom orange circle. On you guys. All right, so go ahead and release your magazine with the mag release button. We're gonna finish up the drill with you. So bottom orange circle, nice and slow. All right, so go ahead and finger off the trigger. Release the magazine with your right thumb. Right there. People ask me all the time, Dan, how do you shoot fast? Shooting fast is not doing this fast. I always do this part slow. There's no point in rushing everything and then blowing it at the last minute. Where do I shoot fast? I shoot fast on my draw, okay, presentation, but I never shoot fast at this point. So, Donna, your 2 targets are gonna be the top orange circle and that piece of blue steel just to the left of it. That top orange circle is significantly smaller than that piece of steel, correct? So your course of fire is gonna be 1, 2 to the orange circle, in the orange circle, and then 3rd one on the steel. We can actually go fast here too. Boom, fast, slow, a little bit fast because it's a big target, right? Same thing for you. I want to see in the orange circle, nice and slow. I don't care if it takes 30 seconds. And then I want to see the transition to another target, the big blue one, and then boom. Okay, and we're gonna keep doing that until we're dry, and then we'll top off and do it a couple more times. All right, so go ahead and load and make ready. We're gonna go 2 to the top orange circle, and then 1 to the blue steel directly to the left of your target. Thumbs, high thumbs, get that palm in there. You have a big gap. There you go. All right, range is hot. Let's make those orange dot shots count. I wanna see them in the orange, nice and slow.
Push. Yep.
It's hard to see on the ground.
Yeah. Even if your white dot's good, there's still that millimeter, 2 millimeters of steel above it, right?
Okay.
So that's why I like it when the white dot's all the way at the top, because right now my white dot's lined up, but I'm low because that's not the top of the sight.
So basically you gotta go just a tiny...
So what I call it sunrise or sunset, right? I want you to have a little bit more of a sunrise look. I want you to have the white dot actually higher than what you've been looking at, because that's not the top of the sight. The top of the sight's actually higher.
Okay.
Right?
So basically you have to aim a little higher.
Don't aim higher.
Or relative to the dot.
Relative to the dot. So okay, boom, and I want your dot to look like this a sunrise.
Okay.
Right, just coming over the horizon,
extra angle.
and that'll get us where we want to be.
Okay.
Just shoot a couple rounds and tell me what you think.
Oh shit, dude.
Yeah. Oh shit is right.
I'd buy one.
The thing's a tank, huh?
I'd buy one.
It
Yeah.
doesn't move.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Doesn't move at all.
Shit, dude.
Here, let's go to our workspace right here so we can see everything. Okay, so I want every shot in the orange, and then let's get on that steel fast. I want you guys to get to the point to where you miss the blue steel target because you're going and seeing where that limit is of accuracy and speed. Okay? Range is hot. On you, same drill. New orange targets. So moving and shooting. I'm here, I'm rolling my knees. Sideways, I don't like doing this. It's not as smooth. I don't care if you cross your legs a little bit versus this, because this is kind of stopping and shooting also. You don't have to shoot fast, you don't have to shoot slow, you just have to shoot while you're moving at the same time. So I'm here, I'm presenting, I have a target.
See that orange square right there?
Yeah.
So
I'm not gonna stop.
nope, you're gonna start walking. When you get close to that box, start shuffling your feet to the left, all while keeping your eyes on the sights on that target, okay? So on you when you're ready. There you go. There you go. Come left again, Mom. There you go. You can go, keep going forward. Keep going forward.
Nice, he's dead. Nice, those are good shots. All right, get that good grip. You ready? Let's start moving forward. Let's go. We're going back. Sideways. Forward. Sideways. Nice shooting! See these blue targets with the orange circles? These are your 3 targets. I like to go from left to right. So you have 2 magazines of 6. So from left to right, 2 shots on the left steel. And since we only have 2 magazines, 2 attempts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reload. Don't sled your slide home. Drop that thing quick. Get that empty thing out. And then reload. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's the drill. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna present. That's it, just nice and easy. Don't miss. Before you start the drill, get in a position where I can do everything from here and not have to move my feet. So let's maintain a good grip when we do our mag change, and let's have quiet feet. Next, so we come up here. We'll go ahead and load and make ready. There's 2 types of sight picture, right? That's when your target's in front of you and your sights are lined up. We have perfect. That's when we're shooting the orange circles, right? It has to be perfect. Then we have acceptable. That's when we have that big piece of steel in the middle. So acceptable sight picture is kind of like, right now, there's a person in my house, big dude with a gun. I just want to get bullets on him, right? That's what this drill's kind of is, right? We're not really, yeah, I put the orange dots on there, but we're just trying to hit that piece of steel for it to count. So that's acceptable sight picture. So when I'm holding my gun, when I say weaker hands, I literally mean just your hands, right? That doesn't mean your arms need to be locked out, full tension. I'm just here, I'm relaxed. If someone pushed me back, there'd be some bend either way, right? I'm not here locked out. And then when we start shooting more speed or controlled pairs or even double taps, then you might need to lock it down a little bit more. But as we're just here working on accuracy and perfect sight picture and making the shots go where they need to, I'd rather see you on the much, when I say weaker side versus the stronger side of just gripping the hell out of that thing, okay? You have to hit this twice, not shoot at it twice, hit it twice. Hit your respective hanger on this, you gotta hit it once. And then whoever hits this first wins. So if you don't miss, 1, 2, 3, 4. But for you, 2 blue, 1, and it's a race to get to this one. That's it. So that's 4 shots. We have 10 total. That's 6 misses. Shooters ready.
Ready.
Call it.
Stand by.
Hey! Good shooting. So like the one-handed reload is this. Like if you had dominant hand and you're empty, right? You can go here.
Yeah.
Right, and we'll reach over. Or you just do this.
Yeah.
You can work here.
And then you fucking...
Yeah, you can do that. You could kick it. Yeah, but I like to go here, and I'll come back up. You want to go weekend?
When you grab your gun, just finger's gonna be straight. You might have to push that detent, yep, and then just kind of slowly tug it up, yep, bring it up. So for my support hand, I like to put my hand like this, my thumb's out, and then I marry those two. Your thumb right there is, that for me is a good touch point. When I feel my thumb there, I know my hands are good. So when I'm holding this gun and I'm shooting, I can actually do this, right? Like that's how little my right hand is actually holding this gun. It's all the grip is in my left. So I like to feel my index and ring on this ring finger. So I can feel that pressure, and that's how I know. And then so put your dot on that target, on the orange target. Now take your finger to the trigger. Slowly pull that trigger back. Let it surprise you, okay? Just keep pull. Cool? Yep. You just did it. Nice. Yeah, you're doing it. A lot of training scars built into like shooting on a range. Like, you know when you shoot on a range is when you're shooting on a fucking range. So like EOD, I don't know if you've heard me say it, but our job was a combat enabler. Yeah. 1 hit per target. Okay. The big white one, and then you'll see all the rest of them. Shooter ready?
Yeah.
Shooter stand by. I love my mom to death. My mom's gangster as shit. I mean, she's a 70-year-old lady from Canada, and she loves getting out here, shooting guns, having fun. It's something we've always done together over the years. For me personally, it's an honor that Dan was able to come out, and my mom and Lindsay got to shoot.
Well, thanks for having me, man.